Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. All right, let's check out San Antonio's starting lineup. At the 2 and the 3, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then it's Nerlens Noel. Then it's Ben Simmons. And for the Celtics, Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Derek White out there with Jaylen Brown. And it's Williams in at the 5 spot. Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
When you analyze the skill set of a guy like Derek White, here's a combo guard who can fill so many gaps and do so many things well. What I love most is how hard he plays on both ends of the floor.
That one's no good. And the versatility White provides for this team is so important to him.
It is, B.A. He fills gaps. He can score it, board it, pass it, and he can defend with purpose. A guard that can help orchestrate the offense or, if need be, get off the ball. These multi-positional guards are critical to success. Guys, it seems to me that what's gotten lost in all the criticism of Ben Simmons shooting is the fact that this guy is still very special at the things he is very capable of doing.
Pass to Brown. Clock at 6. Back to Horford. Fires the 3. Noel with the rebound. And Simmons has taken a ton of heat recently.
He really has, B.A., but it seems to me he's ready to prove his doubters wrong. Maybe he uses all that criticism as motivation to finally improve his shooting, because absolutely on the defensive end, this guy is a terror. And in transition, he puts a ton of pressure on you.
Pass to Horford. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Outside Tatum. Lets the 3 fly. Second shot opportunity. Boston, no good that time either.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Simmons drives in. Oh, misses the dunk. Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Lets it go from 14. The kick out to White. Puts up a 3. And the three-pointer goes.
And finally, a made shot. They look a little relieved after that one.
Here's Simmons. And the layup falls. Simmons has got 6 points.
Intelligent basketball. Keep feeding the hot hand.
And that was the mobile one drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
White, the pass to Williams. Out to Horford from the arc. Second chance effort. And it's laid up and in by Williams.
You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
Pass to Sochan. Back to Vassell. Here's Sochan. Horford covering. And Sochan gets it to go.
They're using his size well and putting some muscle behind his blade. That's how Sochan gets to his shot inside.
And Boston calls time here. You know, a versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting 5 isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
So San Antonio ends up going with a new group. Tatum, shot is good.
There was some question coming out of college, could Jason Tatum hit the 3 consistently? He has put that to rest.
Outside Jones. To the inside. Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Pass to Gallinari. Back to Tatum. And Whiteside with a block.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
comes the pass to Whiteside. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Brogdon with the ball. Now Whiteside defending. Outside, Williams. 1:02 left in the first quarter.
Spurs foul.
Muscala, he's checked in for Jason Tatum.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Now
58 seconds left to play in the first.
Mike Muscala.
Smart against Jones. Shot clock at 6 from the high post. The rebound by Whiteside. San Antonio leading. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
Boston has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Here's Smart. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Jones.
When you watch him play, you can feel the effect that Marcus Smart has on a basketball game. Defensively, this guy is as good as any guard in the league, and he has multiple all-defensive selections to show for it.
For San Antonio, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Collins. Six on the shot clock. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Collins has gotten his second bucket on the night.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Brogdon from outside. Boston, no good that time either. Here's McDermott. And he gets it to go.
Well, McDermott is working on that interior game because he has size and touch.
And so the San Antonio Spurs closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint.
All right, fans, give it up for...
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
So on the floor for San Antonio. At the 2 and the 3, it's Vassell and Johnson. Nerlens Noel out there with Keita Bates-Diop. And it's Simmons in at the point guard position.
That will help your assist numbers if you're Derek White. You can't miss that guy.
Here's Simmons. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you very much, Brian. Well, Jaylen Brown has been vocal when it comes to social justice. He said, quote, people need to step up and use their platform. Keep conversations alive and show people that you care. Where your influence is biggest, try to leverage it. Brian, he knows his stuff.
Stand up. Allie, thanks. Here's Simmons. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Timeout called. The Celtics. You know, they beat the Spurs during their last encounter in San Antonio.
And we all know that on the road, you don't usually look so comfortable on the offensive end. But that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
Tatum, he's checked in for Malcolm Brogdon. Here's Brown. The kick to Tatum. Let's go with a 3. Knocks it down from distance. Tatum's got 6.
Well, consistent catch-and-shoot opportunities will be available for Jason Tatum, and he makes good on it.
Here's Simmons. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Pass break. Here come the Celtics. And Tatum, the bucket on the assist by White. Tatum's got 5 points in the quarter. Well, Doris, Commissioner Silver has acknowledged that the style of play in today's game may have an added impact on players' bodies. How so, you think?
I think, Brian, it's not only style of play, it's the nature of an NBA schedule. You're talking 82 games. over the course of several months strung together, it's going to challenge anybody physically and mentally. The wonderful part of today's science is we can have a greater understanding of that and when to rest and when to play. Say what you want about Ben Simmons and sometimes the challenges he has on the offensive end. He is a hard-playing defensive force who has windows of opportunity where he contributes offensively.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Horford outside. Fires top of the key. The offensive rebound.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Vassell outside. Noel, the pass to Simmons. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Pass to Horford. Back to Tatum. Outside, Brown. From deep three-point range. San Antonio with a rebound. They defeated Washington in their last game.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude.
Oh, hey! How about that?
Simmons with a little flair and flash. Let him feel all of your basketball ability, Ben Simmons.
It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
There's Tatum with the three. Here's Williams. Yes, it's good. Williams has got 6.
Boy, his hard work on the offensive glass, earning an additional opportunity.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. And some changes here for the Celtics. Gallinari comes in for Horford, and Smart subbed in for Brown. The Spurs have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Here's Simmons. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 6 rebounds in the game. And the foul on Ben Simmons. That'll be a second foul of the game. And stolen by McDermott.
One thing they've been able to do in the first half is control the ball. They've given it up only once.
Boston has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Gallinari, the pass to Tatum. Here's the second effort. And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
They're working the outside game more than they did in the first quarter. The balanced approach seems to be paying off.
And that one misses. San Antonio leading. Here's Simmons, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
At 6'11", this guy is very difficult to get a quality contest. Ben Simmons does a nice job drawing contact.
The Celtics making a switch here. Brogdon's checked in, and both free throws good for Simmons.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Outside Gallinari. White for 3, and a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws. It's going to go on Ben Simmons.
I think the thing that's most...
And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved. They're sending guys to the charity stripe way more than they should be. You'd like to see better positioning defensively.
That's good from White.
And for people who didn't know about Derek White before last year's playoffs, they sure know about him now. He played big on the biggest stage.
And he nails the third. The Spurs have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Jones, the pass to Whiteside. Boston with a rebound. Williams has got his 8th rebound here tonight.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Here's Smart. Basket is good on the assist from Brogdon.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Jones, the pass to Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there? Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Whiteside, perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Whiteside's got 4 points this quarter.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
That one falls.
Well, you have to respect the physicality of Marcus Smart's game, right? Just because you make contact with him doesn't mean he's not going to finish.
Here's Sohan. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Spurs leading by 3. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Coach Greg Popovich. And, Coach, a hot start for you shooting the ball, but in what areas could you improve as a team?
Well, that's all we're seeing. Neither team's playing any D. It's like an offensive extravaganza, and nobody wants to guard anybody.
Well, I'm sure you can inspire them to play better D in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome you back. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Quite the tussle there in the first half, huh? Ben Simmons putting in some incredible work. He ended up with 19 points and 1 rebound. Kenny, what was your take on San Antonio?
Most of the damage they're doing is in the paint. They've made a concerted effort to work the ball inside, create high percentage looks. And that could open up the perimeter for them in the second half, with the D worried about the coach.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Boston?
They need to get away from the 3-ball. Shoot them if they're open, but if not, I'd like to see them work for a better shot. It hasn't been there for them tonight. They're just forcing the issue right now.
And it's just about time now for the...
Entertainment, everyone.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Really an incredible game from Ben Simmons.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. And it's White in at the 1. That's the Boston 5. Boston trailer. Here's Brown. Here's Williams. Excellent D there from Noel.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Nice shot by Simmons. Simmons has got 21.
Yeah, great find from Sohan. This is why his guys like playing with him.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, and with a finish like that, you know he's looking to extend the lead and put this game out of reach. It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
And for the Spurs, they're shooting 67% for the game. Just outstanding. Here's Johnson. Pass to Sohan. Here's Simmons. Vassell passes to Simmons. And they double up Simmons. Here's Vassell. And San Antonio again with a bucket.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
And Boston calls time here.
And no doubt, coach wants them to improve their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Williams has checked in for Boston. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Here's Tatum. No good off the glass.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have, just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling. What has to excite you about Jason Tatum is how consistently he puts work into perfecting his craft. His idol is Kobe Bryant. He is a guy that wants to continue and will work to get better.
For Boston, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Outside White. Brown inside. He's guarded by Vassell. Johnson passes to Simmons. And there are the Spurs with another bucket. Doris Tatum has already accomplished so much early on in his career.
Yeah, but you get the sense this guy is nowhere near finished. Jason Tatum is a guy who wants to be seen as an all-time great when his career is said and done. He is someone you can count on to give you everything he's got.
Here's the hook. And there are the Spurs with another bucket.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Hey, it's blocked by Simmons.
Well, this is the kind of defense we are accustomed to seeing from Ben Simmons, just so good at sending it back.
And they pick up 2.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
And the Celtics call time here. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Ben Simmons.
And I think a new plan would be a good idea. At least make it hard on this guy.
A big group substitution here for Boston. Muscala, he's checked in for Williams. Gallinari comes in for Horford. Brogdon's checked in for Brown. And Smart subbed in for White.
Well, off the dribble, Jason Tatum continues to perfect multiple options in his arsenal.
Simmons against Smart. Over to the wing. Gets stolen by Muscala. Now the Celtics on the move. Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
You have to be willing to shoulder the offensive burden. I think Jason Tatum is built for it.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." BA?
All right, thanks, Allie. Good on both. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's Brogdon. Ooh, rejected by Noel.
This is a staple of his game. Nerlens Noel sends it back.
Simmons with it. He's picked up by Muscala, and it's Simmons missing.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And finished off by Tatum.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Here's Simmons. He's off on that one. And Boston going the other way now. And it's stolen by Noel. It's a one-on-one situation. From the line. Not going to go that time. Well, the Celtics shooting just 36% in the third. Here's Tatum. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And it's Simmons missing. The Celtics shooting the ball at 43% from the field. McDermott against Tatum. Counted. That's his 7th basket of the game in 14 tries.
Well, this guy is used to scoring in tight situations with bodies around him. How about Jason Tatum maintaining his concentration?
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. They just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. Ben Simmons getting it done for San Antonio. He's been an offensive force. Now with over 30 points after the quarter. And more NBA action on 2K Sports. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so it's Boston with it. 11-point game. It's off to Washington after this one, where they will face the Wizards. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. So on the floor for the Spurs, at the 2 and the 3, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then it's Ben Simmons. Then there's Hassan Whiteside.
Boy, Ben Simmons decides to put it on the deck. He is a dangerous driver.
Boston on offense. Smart outside. Brogdon, the pass to Smart. Pass to Williams. Now here's Brown. 4 on the clock. Rebounded by Johnson. Brown's gotten just one of his 7 shots to go. Simmons, the pass to Johnson. The second effort. And that one's good. Simmons has got 18 points now here in the second half.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight. And with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
And slam dunk by Simmons.
Wow, how about that drive? That was no mercy on his way to the cup, Ben Simmons.
A difficult situation for Boston. Pass to Williams. He takes it in, and Williams punches it home.
And he goes right after the guy who just scored on him.
Oh, he made sure to return the favor. The baseline J. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Brown, and the jam by Brown.
Well, you have to admire how Smart is running this offense right now. He has a knack for spotting open teammates.
Simmons, the pass to Johnson. Back to Simmons. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. They get it back. Brogdon against Vassell. Brogdon, the pass to Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Malcolm Brogdon has been rock solid since he won the Rookie of the Year award. This guy's capable as a scorer, and what a pretty pass there.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
White, he's checked in for Boston. Noel, he's checked in for San Antonio. Jones comes in for Ben Simmons. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I got the chance to hear what Greg Popovich was telling his team. He told them, quote, play as if it's 0-0. We want that type of energy and focus. We might be winning, but this game is not over yet. It's a clear message, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. For San Antonio, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. To the paint. Here's Sohan. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
A little raw skill-wise, but Sohan has that rare physical traits and a tremendous upside.
Outside Brogdon. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in, and Horford gets it to go.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Vassell finds Jones. Outside Johnson. And stolen by Williams. White against Jones. White, the pass to Brogdon. On the take. Back to White. Launches it. He drops it from range.
He's not always assertive on the catch, but Derek White rise and fire from three-point, and it is on target.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. They lead by 10. A minute 31 left in the game. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Ben Simmons.
Think about this. He has owned this game from start to finish. Wow, so impressive. The defense literally looked helpless trying to stop him out there. He has been far and away the best player on the court, and it's not close.
Well, he's getting in a groove at the perfect time, just as they're getting ready to do battle in the postseason. They get the rebound. Williams misses. The Spurs have got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Spurs.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And as a strong year for the club continues, they've willed their way to 56 wins.
And they fought hard for this win, guys. No one wants to get swept in the season series, even a short one.
And what a huge performance it was for Ben Simmons.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Simmons has got 41.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road. This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Simmons is doubled. Sinks that one from the post. Simmons has got 43 points.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. White can't hit. Outside Simmons. Misses from short range. And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. So long, everyone.